Hey, hello everyone. My name is Tabassum and I am from Dream India School, Kurut. Welcome to my video lessons. Do you want to improve your English? We all know that we need to improve our roots to get good fruits. So, to get good fruits of English, we are now going to learn the roots of English. Yes, we are now going to learn tenses today. Tenses are the main fundamental pillars for speaking and writing correct English, and you must learn them properly. Have you ever considered them learning and thought that they are hard to learn or boring too? Then this video has a lot for you which will make you feel that tenses are much easy to learn. So without a further go, let's get started. So what exactly is a tense? Here definition is given. Verb form which shows the time of an action is called as tense, which means simply you can say that tense indicates the time of any action. It actually describes when any action happening with respect to time. Now the time the action took could be past, present, or future. Consider this timeline. The circle represents the present time. The line left to the circle is the time which passed away. And the line right to the circle is the future time. Please consider this timeline properly as we are going to use this timeline for understanding when any action took place with respect to time. Now, as time could be past, present, or future, so tenses are divided mainly into three types: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Each of these tense have four subtypes: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. You can consider it as family tree where grandfather tense is having three children, namely past, present, and future. Each of these three parents is having four sons with the same name: simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. Combining them all become 12 siblings. So total there are 12 tenses. So we are going to learn each of them one by one. Now the question is, what is past tense, what is present tense, and what is future? So past, it is used to denote an action or work that is completed in the past. Present, present tense is something that is happening right now in the very present. And future, it denotes an action or an event which will take place in near future. We will learn each of them deeply, but before that we need to revise the forms of verbs. Forms of verb. What are verbs? You have studied in your previous standards. Verbs are words that shows an action, an occurrence, or a state of being. Example of verbs: come, go, jump, watch, laugh, write, and so on. Any action word. Verbs are mainly divided into 5 forms, which are base form, which we will denote it as V1. Past form, we will denote it as V2. Past participle form, we will denote it as V3. S or ES form, we will denote it as VE or VS. ING form, we will denote it as V1 plus ING. Now let's look into an example of verb play. In the base form of play is play. In past form it is played. In past participle form it is played. In S or ES form it is plays. Spelling is P-L-A-Y-S. S is added in the last. And in ing form with the first form of verb we will add ing. P-L-A-Y-I-N-G. Let's look into one more example of verb which is go. Go in the base form is go. Past form it is went. In past participle form it is gone, and in S or ES form it becomes goes, and in ing form it becomes go plus ing, going. Now that you are clear with the verb forms, let's dive into the tenses. First we will look into present tense. In present tense, first we will go through with type of simple present tense. So what is simple present tense? An action that occurs on regular basis, fact that stands true all time, which means simple present tense is used to state facts. It denotes general actions and habits, routine, as well as universal facts. And the structure of simple present tense is subject plus root form of verb, that is V1, and object. For example, I live in Delhi. Another example, Rosie lives in Delhi. One more example, they live in Delhi. Here there is variations in subject and verb form. In first example, I is subject and live is verb. I is first person singular, that's why we have used here first form of verb. In the second example, Rosie is subject, which is third person singular subject, that's why here we have added s with the root form of verb. In last example, they is third person plural, that's why the verb will remain in root form. Note, while using third person singular we have to use s or es form of verb. You have to know that what is singular subject, what is plural subject, because it is very important to know, because on the basis of this you have to use the verb form. So let us make it more clear. Subject, singular, plural. Under first person singular, is I, and first person plural is we. The subject second person singular is you, and second person plural is also you. Now third person singular subjects are he, she, it, and third person plural subject they. All these are personal pronouns. In simple present tense, there are two verb forms. As I said, In simple present tense, there are two verb forms. They are verb to be and second other verb. So first we will know what is verb to be form.